Hello and welcome to This Week Those Books. I'm Rashmi Roshanlal taking a turn at the mic. This week we're looking at Gaza and the case for global justice. I have a real treat for you, all of you who feel dispirited by the kind of times we live in. Hear this so often right now, but don't despair. There's a new book out, published just this week. I attended the London launch party, and this book argues that justice can be done. The powerful can be prosecuted. The reason that this is relevant is because the big story this week is Donald Trump's proposed purge of Palestinians from Gaza, all 2 million of them. It raises urgent and troubling issues about power and justice. More particularly, this question: is it a given that the weak must suffer, first from the crimes of the powerful, and then because of the impunity the powerful enjoy? So to our first book pick, Prosecuting the Powerful, War Crimes and the Battle for Justice. It's by journalist turned human rights activist Steve Crawshaw, and it was published on February 6. I speed read the Israel-Palestine 2023 onward section of my signed copy of this book. I can attest that Steve Crawshaw's view of global justice is searing in its honesty and heartening in its profound hopefulness. Crawshaw is blunt about the Western world's selective approach to justice, as he puts it. The West fails to criticize Israel for collective punishment of Palestinians in Gaza, but condemns Russia's military actions in Ukraine, he notes. However, Crawshaw says that progress is being made towards transnational justice, even though it may not often seem that way. He cites 2 recent developments. First, the 2023 arrest warrant issued by the International Criminal Court for Russia's President Putin. This was for crimes committed in the Ukraine war. And second, the 2024 International Criminal Court's indictment of Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. This was for, among other things, intentionally starving the people of Gaza. Crawshaw writes that overall, the world is becoming a more just place. There is, he says, a dramatic increase in the demand for international jurisdiction cases. Now, he says, there are hundreds of prosecutions for crimes committed everywhere from Ethiopia to Afghanistan, and he mentions a 2023 treaty that commits states to cross-border collaboration in investigating war crimes, genocide, and crimes against humanity. Our second book is The Garden of Evening Mist by Tan Tuan Eng. In this novel, the main protagonist, a newly retired female judge of the Malaysian Supreme Court, returns to a garden in the Malaysian highlands to try and come to terms with unsettled business from her past. She is haunted by World War II, during which she and her sister were interned in a Japanese prisoner of war camp. Her sister died. The judge later designs a Japanese garden as a memorial for her sister. This fictional account of the long shadow cast by war crimes argues that memory and forgetting must go together, even in the aftermath of horrific atrocities. Thanks for listening. Just a reminder that this week those books exist to provide context to the news. We're a small outfit here at TWTB, and we're proud to serve nearly 11,000 followers in 120 countries. Please consider supporting this news literacy effort so that we can keep it freely accessible and continue to do the work we love. You can find us at thisweekthosebooks.substack.com. Until next time, bye-bye.